10 dreadlock hairstyles, so let's get on with the video. Alright guys, so these are all going to be updos. So what I'm going to do is, first one is I'm going to do a semi-middle part. I only have my middle part to here because I didn't want the back it to be all the way parted down. So now I'm just going to kind of separate till I feel like I have the same amount on both sides. Now, some people with dreadlocks can do this without any ponytails or anything like that supporting them. I can, but some people can't. Some people's dreads aren't like that. But what I'm gonna do is go like this and then just twist it. And then you can just lock it in place with your ends. And then with the other side. Now I have some hair by my ears that isn't in dreadlocks. I left it down on purpose so that I could like curl it, just to kind of make my hair maybe look a little fancier sometimes. So I do have that, which I sometimes pull down. That is it, 2 little space buns. It's as easy as that, or you can use like a scrunchie or whatever to hold it in place if you cannot do the wrap. Right, and then the next one. Now that it's parted in half, you can also do separate it into 3 and just braid it. I braid backwards, some people braid frontwards. It doesn't matter if you're thinking that I'm braiding weird. If you braid backwards with non-dreaded hair, well, with dreaded hair too, but not the way that I'm braiding it right now, it makes it raise so that it's kind of off your head. But if you braid it frontwards like this, then it's flat against your head. Do this, and then I just use a little tiny hair tie or like a rubber band at the very bottom. Once I braid it all, it's a lot of hair, guys. And then I'll just use a little tiny rubber band and wrap it around. And the other side. And then you can add any hats with my dreads, but it is going to start getting cold and I'm going to want to start wearing like beanies and stuff. So let's see. Look like this. This one is a slouch beanie. Semi-slouch with dreads. Maybe I'll braid this one a little differently next time. Like that. Or that works. Let's try a baseball hat. This one was made for my tiny head without dreads. In case you guys were wondering, dreadlocks do add volume to your head, so or like that. There's 2 braids. Then on to the next one. You can either leave it braided and wrap it like this, then create like a low bun. Just like 2 little low buns. You can leave it braided. I like leaving it braided because then it gives it more of like a spirally texture, but that's a low one. So here it is up close. and you can always smooth out the top. And then the next one is, gotta take it out of the braids real quick. Okay guys, so the next one, you can do this one that I do on the bottom, I just take it all in like a ponytail, and you wrap it around like this, and I'll tuck it in. But when I do this one, I normally do add a hair tie, just like that. And then low, I would fix this, obviously, but it's just a low bun, so that's that one. And of course you guys can add headbands or whatever you want to any of these. And then another one, which is like the classic dread bun, is, I'll have to flip over, which I don't know if it will get it on camera. Take it all in one hand, if you can, and then just wrap it like this. Let's see if this one does it. There we go. Then you can leave it like that. Put this one around it. Or you can also add a headband and not put the scrunchie. Let's see if I can get the scrunchie off without ruining the bun now. Like that, so that is the next one. The scrunchie kind of ruined it. Let me retry. Okay, guys. Okay, there it is. That's better without the scrunchie. There it is. These are all really simple. These aren't like the down dreads, obviously. These are all like updos. Not, like my favorite is definitely wearing them down. Like, this. I just like wearing them down like this, but you can also do you could do a braid or a twist back. They're both very cute. I just take 4, 2 in each side, and then I'll twist them like this. And I'll twist them all the way down. And then I need to hold them somewhere so I can do 2 on the other, or 4 on the other side. And then twist. Just like that. And then take the 2 twists, wrap them to the back of your head, make sure that the dreads are all like down. Then I just tie it like this. And then I'll like loosen it around here so that it kind of, and then it does a twist. I'll tuck these in originally, but that is what it will look like if you don't tuck it in. But I normally just like tuck them in like this. That is it. They're kind of twisted. So that's number 6, or you could braid them back. And that's if you want to wear it down. Because you all know if you have dreads that it does get heavy sometimes being up. The next one is I swoop it all back, no part. And then I'm just going to do a classic French braid for this one. But I'm not grabbing all of it clearly. I do grab a lot when I do the French braid because once you get to here, you're like done with the top of your head. Then I'll bring it over to the side and I'll braid it down because I normally wear my braids to the side. And then I have a hair tie. Alright, so just finished it. I normally pull out like these right here because these are the parts that I did not dread. That is just my hair. And then I'll curl them when I do like this. But I have a little rubber band that I'll just put around the end. And then I'll curl these, but I'm not gonna curl them right now. But that's it. This is how it looks. Alright, and then the next one is another braid. What I'll do is I'll start off with the French braid on top, and then I'll just take it and separate it into two, and then I continue with a fishtail braid on the bottom all the way down, which for those of you who don't know is 2 strands instead of 3, and you just take part of that strand, not the whole thing, and fold it over. If you have big dreadlocks, I would suggest taking like 1 dreadlock and folding it over, just like this. Finish it off normally in just a normal braid because it gets to so little that it can't like separate the hairs. I just do this. Where did I put that? There it is. Just use the hair tie thingy. And this one looks like this instead, and you can pull it out a little, make it a little more full. I think some people call this mermaid braid when you pull it out. But it's like this. And that's it. Alright, the next one is, let me get this braid down first. The fishtail braid is definitely harder to take out because it's a lot more strands. Okay. The next one you might need a hair tie for. What I'm going to do is part my hair in the center real quick. Kind of get the... Okay, and then I take this up, just like the very top layer. That's what I'll do. And you can braid it back if you want. And then I just wrap it just to do a top knot, half updo. You gotta straighten out the dreads down here. That's it. Okay guys, and then a really simple one that is kind of like another one of the dread buns. Well, it's not a bun, but like one of the classic dread hairstyle is the ponytail, which is just like this. And I normally take, that hair doesn't want to go up. If I don't use a hair tie, I'll just take 2 dreads and I will take them and wrap them around a few times, and then I'll tuck them in. But then that is it. It's just a little ponytail. Alright, that is it for this video. I hope you liked it. Be sure to like and subscribe. Bye. See you next time.